In the bustling halls of a prestigious college, a single slap echoed not just across the courtyard, but through the lives of everyone who witnessed it. Ananya Sharma, the campus queen, stood over a boy, her voice dripping with venom. "You're not even worthy to touch the dust under my car." She spat, leaving him in a cloud of humiliation. This single moment of cruelty set the stage for a story none of them would ever forget. Ananya was the very definition of privilege. Each morning, she'd glide into the college parking lot in a different luxury car. Her designer outfits and imperious attitude turning heads and silencing whispers. She wasn't just wealthy. She was the sun around which the college's social world revolved. Her friends were her court, and everyone else was just ... scenery. She moved through life as if she owned it, her arrogance a shield that kept the ordinary world at bay. For Ananya's status was everything, and anyone who didn't measure up was invisible. She believed the world was hers for the taking, and she treated those she deemed beneath her with a casual disdain that was as sharp as glass. In stark contrast was Rohan Singh. You wouldn't notice him in a crowd. His clothes were worn, his bicycle was a relic of a bygone era, held together by sheer will. He was the quiet boy, the one who blended into the background, seemingly unremarkable in every way. But he had a ritual. Every single morning, without fail, he would stand near the college gate, waiting for Ananya's car to arrive. As she stepped out, he would silently approach, extend his hand, and offer her a single perfect rose, fresh with morning dew. He never spoke a word, never asked for anything in return. He would just offer the flower and then melt back into the crowd, his daily mission complete. For weeks, this silent, humble gesture was a constant in the chaotic college morning rush. At first, Ananya ignored him. The rose was a minor curiosity, a strange tribute from an insignificant admirer. But as the days turned into weeks, her indifference curdled into irritation, then into outright fury. How dare this boy, this nobody, think he could offer her something? To her, the rose wasn't a gift. It was an insult. It was a daily reminder of the gap between their worlds, a mockery of her status. She saw his humble offering as a stain on her perfect, luxurious life. She started to believe he was doing it intentionally to embarrass her, to challenge her superiority. The gentle rose became a thorn in her side, and her resentment grew until it was a raging fire, demanding to be unleashed. One morning, she decided she'd had enough. As Rohan approached with his customary rose, a storm brewed in Ananya's eyes. In front of everyone, she snatched the flower from his hand, her face a mask of contempt. "Do you think this cheap flower makes you worthy of my attention?" she sneered, her voice loud enough for the entire courtyard to hear. She crushed the delicate petals in her fist and threw them to the ground, grinding them under her expensive heel. And then, with a sharp crack that silenced every onlooker, she slapped him across the face. "Stay away from me," she hissed. "You're nothing." The crowd was stunned into silence. Rohan simply stood there, his head lowered, the red mark on his cheek a stark symbol of her cruelty. He didn't say a word. He just turned and walked away, his broken bicycle looking smaller and more pathetic than ever. The next day, the entire college was buzzing, eagerly awaiting the morning's drama. Would the Rose Boy dare to show up again? As the usual time came and went, a smug smile played on Ananya's lips. She had one. She had put him in his place. But then a sleek black sports car, a model none of them had ever seen on campus before, purred into the parking lot and stopped right where Ananya's car usually parked. The driver's door opened, and a figure emerged. He was dressed in a tailored suit that screamed quiet confidence, his shoes polished to a mirror shine, and a pair of designer sunglasses hiding his eyes. The crowd gasped. It was Rohan. He looked transformed, radiating an aura of power and success that was breathtaking. He walked calmly towards a bewildered Ananya, and with a gentle smile he offered her a single, perfect rose. Ananya was frozen, her mind struggling to comprehend the scene before her. The boy she had humiliated was standing before her, looking like he owned the world. Who are you?" she stammered. Rohan removed his sunglasses, his eyes calm and clear. "My name is Rohan Singh," he said, his voice steady and devoid of anger. He explained that his family, the Singhs, were the founders of one of the country's largest industrial enterprises. But he wasn't just an heir. He had used his own skills to build a multi-million-dollar tech company from the ground up. The old clothes, the broken bicyclette, was all a deliberate choice. He wanted to experience life without the shield of his family's name, to see the world and the people in it for who they truly were. His humility wasn't a sign of poverty. It was a test of character for himself and for others. The revelation sent shockwaves through the campus. The boy they had all overlooked was a titan of industry. The whispers that once mocked him now turned to murmurs of awe and respect. People who had ignored him for years suddenly clamored for his attention, their attitudes shifting as quickly as the wind. Ananya stood amidst it all, the world spinning round her. The slap, the insults, her arrogance, it all came crashing down on her. She saw not the poor boy she had despised, but a man of incredible substance and humility. Shame washed over her, hot and suffocating. With tears welling in her eyes, she slowly approached him. I am so sorry," she whispered, her voice trembling. "I was wrong. So wrong." Rohan looked at her, his expression not of triumph, but of genuine kindness. "I forgive you," he said softly. There was no bitterness, no desire for revenge, only grace. Ananya looked at him, confused. "But I humiliated you. I hurt you." Rohan smiled a sad, wise smile. "That slap," he began, "it didn't break me. In a way, it forged me. It was the final confirmation of what I needed to learn. That day, I wasn't defeated. I simply realized that my journey had to be about more than just personal success." It had to be about proving that character is more valuable than perception. He explained that his transformation wasn't about getting revenge on her. It was about stepping into his own power on his own terms. It wasn't about putting her down. It was about lifting himself up. The ultimate justice wasn't his victory over her, but the quiet, undeniable truth of his own worth, revealed not by him, but by time itself. And so, the story of the Rose Boy and the Campus Queen became a legend at the college, a powerful reminder passed down from one year to the next. It taught everyone a lesson that went far beyond the campus walls, that true wealth is unfound in a bank account or a luxury car, but in the dignity, humility, and kindness you show to others. It's a reminder that we should never judge a person by their appearance, because time has a funny way of revealing the truth. When the seasons of life change, so do our perspectives. The respect you flaunt can vanish in an instant. But the respect you earn through quiet integrity and a good heart, that is the kind that lasts forever. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos that make you think and feel. We'll see you in the next one.